for those that don't know, you're taking part in the annual fundraiser, which is the main fundraiser for the charity. It's an annual bike ride, obviously happens every year.
Yeah.
This year it's from Cork to Limerick.
Yep.
300 miles.
Yep.
Are we ready?
Sounds right. I will be. Yeah, it's Wednesday, yeah.
So just tell us a little bit more what it entails on a day-to-day basis. On average, what will you be riding, do you know?
Yeah, so we're looking between 70 and 90 miles per day. I think the starts are around 7 o'clock in the morning, they'll finish at around 5 o'clock at night. So
Wow.
pretty decent days. Obviously, you've got a couple of breaks in there, looking at local landmarks, catching up with fans over there and sponsors and things. So it's going to be a good experience, and it's certainly something unique for me.
Yeah, definitely. Because you've not done the ride before, have you?
I've not done the ride before. I think I've been on a bike about 4 times since I was a teenager. So
How many times have you been on your bike as part of your prep?
as part of my prep, 3.
Thank you very much for doing it on behalf of Slater Healy's. Obviously, you're our sponsored rider. We're really proud to support you. And
Are you regretting that now?
No, absolutely not. Not when you've just said it's 300 miles
Yeah.
and 70 to 90 miles a day. I actually did a little bit of research, and it's the same distance, near enough, as Manchester to London. They're about twice. So why are you doing it?
Yeah,
why
I
are
wish
you
you hadn't
doing
have
it?
told me that, Jodie. Thank you.
So, but why are you doing it?
So-
What is the deep root cause for you? What's give you the motivation to do it?
So I work for the charity Rugby League Cares. Obviously, we're big friends of yourselves, and we
Yeah.
work together in terms of partnering for well-being, which is great. We've
Yeah.
got a great relationship that we can get into. But the charity depends on fundraising as well. So we're
Yeah.
obviously working with our friends over in Ireland, cycling the wild Atlantic coast.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. But also, yeah, it's a fundraiser because we do a lot of work within deprived areas, the rugby league community.
Yeah.
And we depend on donations as much as the next charity. So it's to raise the profile, it's to have a good time, make experience, and try and put some sort of invest more into the community.
Yeah. So, how have you seen from your role as part of the community arm of the charity, the relationship between Slater Healis and Rugby League Cares work on the ground?
Oh, it's incredible. So I think as a player, you want to know, because you're solely focused on your performance on the field, you want to know that everything else is taken care of.
Yeah.
So in terms of players, that is a massive benefit for the players, and you support the game, which is great. For staff, for colleagues at Rugby League Cares, and obviously it filters down into the community. Slater Healis have done it numerous times, and will continue to support financial support, also family matters, and everything in between.
Obviously, we sponsor yourself as a rider to try and promote and give back to the charity as much as possible. We know what you do. We really appreciate what you do in terms of rugby league community. But if you could just explain a little bit more for everybody else's benefit what the charity does, and it's across all levels, in it. It's not just current players.
No, definitely it's not. There could be a misconception that we just look after the players professionally that are struggling.
Yeah.
And whilst that is something that we're passionate about and that we do look for, well, our, I suppose, core interest is the communities that we work in. So your working class towns like your Wigans, your Widnesses. Obviously then we go into the cities like Leeds. So the rugby towns and places that are centred by people where the community is the strongest thing, the strongest bond. So we work within those communities to try and upskill them in mental health literacy, in terms of educating them, helping them if they need a little bit of support financially in terms of rugby. We look after players if they get severely injured. We've obviously got a massive project going on called the Brain Health Fund at the minute, which is something I'm massively passionate about. The whole reason I got into the charity and into mental health was actually getting knocked out in the biggest game of my life. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes in terms of the charity, but with the underpinning, I suppose, message that we're trying to help people flourish and do better.
Definitely.
Through evidence-based tools and programs, and that ranges from the community level, from 12 to 18-year-olds, all the way up to when you're retired, and we've got support from Dementia UK as well now, which is great. So
I think this is why we, in terms of Slater Healis and the charity itself, we work quite well together in that sense. Like you've touched upon the Brain Health Fund, that's something we're really keen to get involved with, because I'm sure a lot of people are touched at all different levels of their life or walks of their life, whether it's an elderly grandparent or a parent, that it can affect, whether it's in the rugby community or not. And that's something that both from a personal perspective, in terms of the way Slater Healis work and our ethos, and also the services that we can help with, it works really well as a partnership.
Yeah, I think so as well.
So I think hopefully we're all prepped.
Yep.
Sleep's on point, training's been on point-ish.
Yep.
How can we as a firm, everyone out there, how else can we support you and the riders? What else can we do?
So obviously in terms of support, I'd love it if you could spare a few pound. I'll pass my link onto the Just Giving page, and if it's £1 or if it's 5 or if it's 1,000, Jodie, whatever you feel like you can donate, that'd be great.
I'll try my best. But yeah, definitely we'll link up the link to the Just Giving page on the back of this. So hopefully we'll get you a couple more pound on there and get you to your total. Brilliant.
Anything that's shared on social media, we'd love a share, a like, or something else to keep the momentum of the ride going.
Yeah, good idea.
Alongside donating to our Just Giving page, and I'll send those links over as well. So those 3 things: join in virtually, share any content on social media, or if you can spare a few pound, that'd be great as well.
Okay, definitely noted. And then final question: what are your quick fire 3 key things that you're going to take on the ride and not going to let go of?
So the 3 things I'm not going to let go on the ride: my bike,
good
hopefully.
Point.
I need a helmet.
Yeah.
And I need some Vaseline as well.
Yeah, good point. Well, Bob, thank you so much for volunteering to be our rider. I genuinely really appreciate it. Number 2, best of luck, because it is a mammoth challenge, and I really hope your legs hold out, your body holds out, but also we've got every faith that all of you will make it from Cork to Limerick. So best of luck. We'll keep track of your progress. We'll share as much as we can, and I just want to say thank you very much for your time today as well.
Thank you very much.